dungeon as quickly as possible. This is a required fight. And it was a suck of food with Yuito.
Use it effectively. Let's regroup.
It's hard to move when you're wet. The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Like Sonic doesn't do giga damage.
You've got this, Kasane.
Where there's life, there's hope.
There's nowhere to run.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
Keep going.
Now. Got you.
That seems to be the spot.
Gonna go back. Wait, is there a save point up ahead? There is not. I'm gonna go back and heal and save. So I've been thinking. Last year, I bought beat making software, and then I decided that I didn't want it anymore, and I refunded it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna buy it again, and I'm gonna stick with it this time. Again, it's gonna be even more expensive now because it's not Black Friday. But no, I might not buy it until it goes on sale.
That machine is shorted out. If we give it even more electricity, it'll probably electrify the entire area.
It seems broken. We may be able to use it as a weapon if we put enough electricity into it. Let's try it. Kasane, try using my power on.
Use it.
Some are close to their limit.
There's nowhere to run. Good. More power.
Oh, it's like, what the heck happened?
You. That was close.
Not yet.
Beat it. Use this well. Damn. We did it.
I was just about to say, no more required fights, please.
Go ahead.
That seems to be the spot.
Got it. Checkmate.
Now, Kasane!
It's down. Let's finish it.
Using the Shidan.
It was thanks to my power.
With Yuito, like, I knocked those guys dead so quickly. And it just doesn't happen with Kasane.
Did my job.
It requires so much effort. You know, theoretically, you could do an encounter report on this game. And
Use it
only count
effectively.
the encounters that are required.
When you teleport, what would happen if there was a tree where you were going? You would probably break if you hit it.
Go ahead.
And not only would it break, it might cause a nuclear explosion. So I can only teleport to places I know are safe. When the area is out of my visual range,
You should
I need someone with clairvoyance. Like you. I always...
Yeah, you've already heard that. Although, I think he said a nuclear explosion for teleporting into a tree, which is very interesting. But basically, when you go into a fight against an not an SAS, an O... Man, I don't remember. What are they called? Is it OFC? OSF. When you go into a battle with an OSF member, and you know that one of them is a teleportation one, you bring somebody who is strong enough to carry a tree trunk with them. And what you do is you get that tree trunk, and as soon as they teleport, you put it in front of you. And then they just cause a nuclear explosion and you win. It's a foolproof plan. You know, all you have to do is make sure that you and your friend, your powers are to not take damage from nuclear explosions. Easy.
Are you hurt? Shouldn't be.
Kagero. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll
Hello?
try to
Can
break
you
it.
teleport to this son of a...
It's down. Let's finish it. That seems to be the spot.
Got it.
You've got this, Kasane.
There's nowhere to run.
What the heck? Where'd all the damage go? We hit the right target.
Thanks, Kasane. You saved me. Keep up! Kasane, let's
Useless. It's over.
finish this!
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
You. Beat it.
That seems to be the spot.
Oh, hold on a second. I just recognized where everything is going wrong. This is not supposed to be Kagero. This is supposed to be Yuito. And you know what? We can make this Yuito. And we can make this one Gemma. That's fine. I can't believe it took me this long to realize that I have not been using Gemma's power, which is the most insanely good power. Probably the best SAS in this entire game.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
We did it. Let's fly.
Alright, I remember from last time I need to kill this alligator guy. guy did.
Show me what you got.
Word fight.
Use it effectively.
Hello?
Not
Let's
yet.
regroup now.
You have one job.
It's down. Let's finish it.
I'll do it.
Go, Kasane!
Are you okay? Yes, Kyoka. Thanks to you.
Got it. It's over.
Now, Kasane!
Go protect.
Oops.
Help me, Yuito.
I didn't want to use
There's
voice
nowhere
line.
to run.
Stuff
The
happened.
shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
Good luck.
Here
Why
we
did
go!
that do nothing? Need the camera to move the other way. Alright. One of those guys I can do it.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. Some are close to their limit.
Time to fight back.
That seems to be the spot.
Oh no. Where did that guy come from?
Not yet.
I can't see it anymore, but I can feel it. Let's use SAS to find it.
I'm borrowing this. There's nowhere to run. Let's keep going.
Alright.
Please, Segumi.
Sure, let's swap to this guy next. Bit of a problem child.
Some are close to their limit.
That was close. Yes, use it. Use this well. Help me, Yuito. There's nowhere to run. Go for it.
Nice fire! You got this!
This is bad.
I don't think I've ever seen that move before.
Thanks, Kasane. You saved me.
We can't give up.
That seems to be the spot.
I'll support you.
What's your name? Found it. Help me, Hanabi.
I didn't really want to go with fire, but the guy's basically dead.
Oil. Watch out for fire.
Alright, do we have anything else? Something. No?
I'm using it.
Keep up!
Let's take it down while it's burning.
Can you handle it?
Show me what you got.
Kasane!
Oh, I came to the realization this morning as well that yesterday I mentioned that only like 5 point something percent of people had gotten that achievement where they fought all the enemies in the compendium or whatever. That has to mean that at minimum 5% or at most 5% of people got to that point in the story for 2 playthroughs. Means that it seems like less than 5% of all people that have played this game have played both routes. That is very interesting. I don't remember what this boss was.
What is this place? Another one?
I think that was bigger than last time. Do you think the Kunad Gate is expanding?
We don't have time for chit-chat. We need to keep moving.
Wait a moment.
That voice.
Please listen to me.
Mom?
Mother?
Huh?
What?
Huh? That's your mother, right, Yuito? What is she doing here? And Kasane, what did you just say?
This is a vision created by Babe. What an underhanded trick.
Wakana was a precious person. She was a successful design children model, and she had the power of the red strings.
My mother was one of them?
And she is important to both Yuito and Kasane.
Wakana took care of Kasane when she was little. I heard she fled from Togetsu after an incident. I thought those Togetsu bastards killed Mother. That's what I remember anyway.
So, Yuito's mom ran away from Togetsu, and then met his dad in Suo?
Chairman Sumeragi may have provided refuge to her, once he found out she was connected to Togetsu.
That is why I thought this form would be best to get you to listen. Yuito, Kasane, you must know. This world is in danger of destruction at the hands of the Kunad Gate. It is not only Togetsu. There are many people living in Suo and Seiran, all over New Himuka. To save all of the people who are important to you, I must have your help.
Help?
Yuito, I apologize for leaving you alone while you were still young. If you come with me now, your loneliness will be cured. Kasane, do you remember that puppy? That little dog was your friend. If nothing is done, everyone will die. All your friends in the world will die just like your puppy. Will you both help me? Connect your minds and become one with me. Use the red strings to save the world.
Don't use my mom for your dirty schemes.
Mother wouldn't say things like that. You're not fooling anyone.
Is that the best a machine can come up with? You've really underestimated these two.
A foolish decision. The brain of the Wakana that you love has already been processed and made a part of me.
What did you say?
Are human brains being used as organic parts for Babe?
So then, that means my mom wasn't attacked by others after all. It was you, Babe. No, Togetsu. You stole my mother's brain!
All of it was to save the world.
What do you mean, save? You're only saving yourselves.
You can't sway me with visions of Mother. You don't want us to get any further.
I won't let you use my mom anymore. I will stop Babe.
floor's collapsing!
Have they explained why they didn't use Wakana to use the Red String's power instead of
I'm glad everyone's all right.
Kasane?
What is this place?
Something feels different. What? The floors again!
This is bad. Everyone, run!
Tsugumi, is there a place we can teleport to?
This is the only path. Wait. Another is coming. It's big.
To do this again. Let's see.
Don't even think about taking that other down. Meaning we have to run away. I can't see the bottom. If we fall, we'll die. What is this? It's ridiculously huge! Hanabi, focus on running. Don't stop!
But did Kasane go to another time as a child because her mother was killed in front of her, right? So she was able to escape and meet Sumeragi. Well, I'm guessing not. Because Kasane passed out.
The
Like,
enemy is gigantic. But it seems
or
to be just
her memories
observing for
don't
now.
recount
If you keep evading
her
the
mother
oncoming
like
others,
actually
we should be able to
dying.
make it out, right?
I would like to think so, but you can't let your guard down until we're out of here. Yuito's right.
See,
It
that's
seems like
some
they're
bull
not
crap
giving
right
it their
there.
all yet.
Oh
Don't drop
my
your
God.
guard, everyone.
I'm using it.
What is with this monster? It's going in way too hard. There must be an exit up ahead. We have to make it there somehow.
But yeah, she passes out
That big center
or
over there?
loses that
Just a
part of her
little more.
memory or something like that.
Okay, let's break through.
I'm borrowing this.
Yeah. Like right before her mom gets stabbed, so presumably her mom like does something to protect herself.
At this rate, the exit will be sealed. Yuito! Ah!
Yuka, you're on!
Right!
That she was a failure and they thought she might at least be useful as a caretaker.
We may have fallen, but at least it wasn't to our deaths.
So this is the real Babe?
That's right. We should be able to access all of Babe from here and shut it down as well.
Oh, it looks like something's already processing.
What's going on?
Babe is implementing emergency procedures. Could it be because we made it this far? I felt something just now. It felt like the red strings. What's going on, Arashi?
I can't believe it.
It's totally empty.
Huh? What do you mean, empty?
I meant just what I said. All the data has been erased without a single trace. It feels vindictive.
So you mean Babe shut down of its own accord?
I like your wishful thinking, but something just doesn't seem right.
Regardless, it doesn't look like Babe can do anything anymore. So is it safe to say we've managed to stop Togetsu's plan?
I'd be lying if I said I was completely free of doubt. But at least at this point, it's clear that this computer is useless.
The connection is restored. Hey, are you guys okay?
Oh, it's Wataru. The network blocker must be gone. That must mean Babe really is shut down.
You shut down Babe! Fantastic!
Another earthquake.
I feel like it keeps getting stronger.
Wataru, that quake.
Yeah, another anomaly was observed at the Kunad Gate, and they're becoming more frequent.
I'm glad we stopped Togetsu's plan, but I don't like that we lost all the research data.
There could have been information on the Kunad Gate.
Hey, Kagero, Kyoka, is the research data saved somewhere else, or do you know someone who knows about it?
It's very unlikely. The research of red strings spans over hundreds of years.
It's a power filled with mystery to begin with. There probably isn't a single person who understands the whole thing.
So we have no leads?
Guys, there is someone. She's involved with Togetsu and is knowledgeable about the red strings.
Who?
Wakana. She fostered Kasane, who has the power of red strings. She must have had enough knowledge to be able to raise Kasane to control it.
What are you saying? Yuito's mom is dead.
So we should go ask her directly.
Directly? You can't be serious.
By using the red strings?
Yes. We don't seem to have any other options.
Even still, I'm worried. It may damage Yuito's brain.
Let's do it. If we don't do anything, the Kunad Gate will just keep expanding and bring the end of the world that much closer. I want to do everything I can, even if it doesn't work. Let's use the red strings.
And we'll do everything in our power to help. So, what exactly are you going to do?
If we're going to make this work, we need to keep strong emotions in check. Let's go to the Kunad Gate. I've jumped from there before, so I think it'll be easier to remember the feeling.
You want to recreate what happened when the gate opened? All right, let's head there.
Still want to know how you escaped from here. They don't bring that up at all. And I feel like it's pretty important, you know, to understand how exactly you leave this place. Let's build the future of this world with our own hands. That is definitely something Luca would say. I wonder if we get to control Kasane in the past.
The Kunad Gate. Has it always been that big?
It's definitely expanding, but it's still smaller than what it will be in 50 years. This place brings back a lot of memories. The red strings. I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
Okay. I hope I know what it feels like.
We'll give you SAS support. We should be able to boost your powers if we link our brains together.
There's no telling what kind of dangers there will be, so it would be best to come back to the present as soon as possible. In order for you to have the greatest chance of success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009. The old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. If we go there, I know we'll see my mom. That was the day she died. I was in the hospital then, so it's definite.
The others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital moved to its new location in Suo.
All right. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try envisioning that place and time in our minds.
Are all 10 of us going? A group that big will stand out in a hospital.
About that. Like my teleportation ability, I imagine it will be too stressful on the brain to move that many people at once.
So, should we narrow down the amount of people that are going?
Kasane, this may be difficult to hear, but I believe you jumping alone would have the lowest risk.
Luca?
Regardless, those without the power of the red strings will be pulled back after a set time has passed. If we were to go with you, it would needlessly increase the strain on you and Kasane.
Then I'm going too. I can't let Kasane go by herself.
No, I agree with Luca, though for a different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no telling what might happen. It may just be a theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily avoid in this attempt.
But if I make sure I don't see myself... No, I guess we can't be sure. But Kasane going by herself...
I won't be alone. Everyone will be supporting me through the SAS. And since you have the same power, if you stay here, you can act as a marker for me to return to the present. That's what I think, at least.
So I'm like a beacon. Okay, but don't try to do anything crazy.
I won't. I promise. Give me your hand. Lend me your red strings.
Of course, it's the least I can do. If you're trying to recreate what happened, my power should help. All right, let's begin.
Try to imagine it. 11 years ago at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
Ooh.
It's shaking! The Kunad gate is reacting!
Do it!
Take me to Mother!
Kasane, we'll be waiting for you.
This is the same as before. What is this place? The place where Mother has...
Yeah, she kind of got over Naomi's death
I can do
pretty
this.
quickly.
I just have to imagine it in my mind. The old OSF hospital 11 years ago. This is it.
Habaki.
Where am I? This is the hospital, right? Information for patients. Today is October 4th, 2009. I jumped right to when I wanted. I sort of have a sense of the red strings now. I don't think I can use them repeatedly, though. I should start looking for Mother.
You are gonna let me move around. Jump around. Jump up, jump up, and get down. Stop running in the halls, you sucker fool. Can't stop me. Too quick for you.
Oh, you're Kasane.
Oh,
One day I received a memory from the future. I saw you in Togetsu. I guess Babe won its wager. It proved the potential of the red strings.
Mother? What do you mean? I don't understand.
The brains of past users of the red strings are connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you, though. Babe used those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data across time to red strings users in the past.
Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that?
I felt a tug from my brain inside Babe. Its data was transferred into my head.
Is that even possible?
Babe took a risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me. It felt like my head was split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was given. Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were alive and well. This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time.
Thank you, Mother. I want you to tell me what you know about the Kunad Gate. Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it?
Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunad Gate. Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen. Now, while the red strings are active, is my only chance to try it. Bring me to your time.
All right. I don't know the reason why, but I'll do what you say.
Wait. First, I have to find Yuito.
Find him?
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage.
Is that the ear cuff that Yuito still wears?
It's actually a tag the OSF hospital made to manage special patients. But this is a special order. If you swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future.
Okay, then we need to get Yuito.
Oh, Yuito, wait!
Another warning. It's starting. I'll keep you safe, Mother. Let's go after Yuito.
Others could show up at any time. I have to find Yuito fast. Yuito isn't in this direction. I have to find him.
Playing this on hard, and the second boss took you close to 3 hours. Yeah, I know better than to play action games on any difficulty that's not Normal or lower.
Where are you, Yuito? Yuito!
Honestly, just RPGs too.
Mother, look out! Mother, hurry! Yes.
They eat brains. How did he scream like that?
Yuito! Yuito, don't move! I made it. Just in time. I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you. You see, Wakana... Your mom asked me to make sure you wear it.
Yeah. Okay. Huh.
You have to live. No matter what.
Are you all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way.
I put the cuff on Yuito.
Thank you. People can see us here. Come this way.
All right, then.
Yes, let's go.
This'll work. I need to think of Yuito and return to my time.
Take me to your time.
Yeah, RPGs have a wacky difficulty system. Hard is too easy and very hard is too hard in most games. Man, just hard is too hard for situations in my case. I don't want to spend 3 hours on any boss.
It's the same as the vision Babe showed us, which means...
Mom? Why are you here? What's going on?
Yuito... Mother! We'll talk later. Her brain must be under a lot of stress. Let's find a place to rest.
But won't she be pulled back to her time while resting?
Don't worry. Though weak, I am a user of the red strings.
We need to hurry back to the hideout.
Or in like some cases, games that don't even have difficulty settings are just too hard. Like Ark Rise Fantasia.
Wakana should be fine when she has some sleep. There's no damage done to her brain. It seems like it was just exhaustion. Good. I'm glad it's not serious.
She said she could stay in this time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
If it's true that Wakana has Babe's research data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside Babe that had me curious. They were making others, but is that the same metamorphosis technique as New Himuka?
It might be. It's very likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other particles. I never could figure out how much New Himuka actually understood about them.
But if they have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet, they should be able to do something about the extinction belt.
If neither New Himuka nor Togetsu can do it, managing it must be very difficult. Perhaps it has something to do with the amount of particles.
The extinction belt is made of other particles, right? So the others that fall from the sky must have been some kind of animal before.
It's not birds. We learned it's in the stratosphere. But then, what animals could they be?
Well, they most likely came from outer space, outside the extinction belt, like the moon.
You're almost right. There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they say.
So the others falling to Earth was instigated by the moon too. That means no matter how much we fight, the others will be born infinitely.
That's so awful. How could they do that to the people on Earth? It's unforgivable.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis. Not that I'm saying you should forgive them for that or anything. With the moon's technology, they should have been able to counter it, but there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
Well, we have to wait a while to talk to Wakana. So can't we just slack off? I mean, take a break?
You don't have to correct yourself. Slack off all you want. We'll save all the talk for after my mother wakes up.
Unbiphased in.
I can't forgive the people on the moon for what they did. But if people are suffering from metamorphosis on the moon, too... Kasane, are you starting to remember the time when you lived with Wakana? Unfortunately, no. But I do remember the kind, warm feeling I had in the days I spent with Mother. It's all because I met her. The circumstances are unfortunate, but I'm glad I got to see her again.
Duplicating boxes? What you doing? You know, I'm already forgetting her name. Kyoko, whatever her name is. You know, like, thinking about it, having a duplication power, that might be a very, very strong power. I could get behind that. Oh, wait. No, I didn't want to do this. Came over here because I wanted to see if it would be worthwhile just give Shiden like every single whatchamacallit. I didn't actually want to create one of those. For some reason I thought I was going to give him one. My Firefox tab crashed. Alright. Just restore that real quick. Now this... whatever. I guess I'll just have chat in two places. I kind of want to get... I'm gonna do it. I know I said that I wasn't gonna go through all the trouble of doing that. But I'm interested in Eden's final bonding event thing. We'll power through these, and you know, if it's voice acted, we'll do the voice acting stuff. Is there a way to stock up heals before the boss? You had to do it with 2 jellies? I'm pretty sure before nearly every boss. Nearly every boss, if not every boss, there's been a save point guy right before that, you know, I could purchase stuff from.
Thank you.
I'll also throw out there that I didn't get the impression immediately before, but if you care about story spoilers, I'm definitely at the part of the game where there's gonna be a lot of story spoilers. So, you know, throwing that out there. You go to the store and duplicate something, do you have to pay for that item?
Thank you.
That's an interesting question. Does the duplication even, like, if you duplicate a like glass of milk and you drink the glass of milk, or you drink the milk inside the glass, like, do you get to digest the duplication? You don't? You skip cutscenes in most games you play? Yeah, dang. I missed that you can buy heals. Ah, haha, yeah. The save point guy, if you press, at least, I'm on PC using an Xbox One controller, so I press X, and it opens up the shop, and you can buy, you know, like heals and stuff like that. If later on in the game, you'll get access to improving your teammates and things like that by increasing their SAS, and that's another way to, I guess, get like pseudo heals and stuff. Wow, you just don't want to budge. What is going on? Which route are you playing out of curiosity? Yuito or Kasane? Yuito?
Not bad.
Good choice. Good choice. Or I should say better choice than the other option.
I'm not saying you're suited to be a leader or anything. As much as I hate to admit it, there's no one else that could do it.
You're babbling so much I can't follow. What's your point?
I mean, you're doing a good job. For now, at least.
Alright, got that shock recover. That's going to be helpful.
Spend enough time with anyone, and it doesn't matter how much you don't get along. You somehow know what they're thinking, right?
I never said I disliked you, but I do agree that we've come to know each other.
Is Kasane like weaker?
Not bad.
Well, at least story-wise, I don't think it's laid out better than Yuito, but also I do think that Kasane is not as strong as Yuito. At least based off of my own personal play style. She does less damage, or it feels like she does less damage. She's not really, like, she is ranged, but she's close enough that she can still get hit by people. It's stuff like that. I don't think I'm ever gonna get level 6 on him, but I tried. Alrighty, let's give you. Oh, why can't I give you a health boost? About her. What's left is bonding. Just kick something on the floor. All that's left is his bonding, which I don't think is gonna get me there. I watch the story. Well.
Hey, Kasane, got a minute?
Yes. What do you need?
It can wait if you're busy, but I was hoping you'd run some military exercises with me.
We can go now. Let's head to the training facility.
Story has a lot of holes in it, and it's the only reason I'm playing Kasane's route, is to try to fill them.
I thought I could win this time. Can't believe you turned the tables on me at the last second.
I may have managed to push through at the end, but it was really close. Thanks. That made for a good training session. I noticed you move differently now. It's like you don't hesitate anymore.
Don't analyze me. You shouldn't get carried away just because you beat me.
It was a compliment.
I know, but I guess it's fine. I'll learn from this experience and win next time. Just you wait.
I appreciate your passion, but remember not to push yourself too hard. You'll make your family worry.
I don't even have to be pushing myself for them to worry. They never listen to anything I say.
You have good parents. You had better be replying to all of their messages.
I am, but they still won't stop bugging me. I decided I'm gonna drop by and see them once in a while.
That's a good idea. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
They're constantly asking when I'll be coming over next. I mean, don't they get how busy I am?
You always talk about them like that, but I know they're important to you. You just can't admit it.
That's normal. You're just too blunt. Although that could be why you're so strong. You fight for what's important to you without being bothered by what anyone else thinks. That's a strength that can't be measured, and utterly incomprehensible to me. But I did learn something while watching.
What would that be?
Real strength isn't something you compare against other people. Everyone, including me, has their own unique strengths. Anyway, don't get cocky just because you're a little talented. I'm eventually going to surpass you and run the OSF one day.
And here I thought you'd actually grown as a person. You haven't changed much at all.
What?
Although, it would be off-putting if you suddenly changed overnight. So I guess this is better.
Nothing but insults, as usual. Are you really trying to become friends with me?
About that. I know what Kyoka said, but I don't think we need to force a friendship between us.
What?
We may have different ways of thinking, but we can trust each other on the battlefield. Don't you think that's good enough?
We're fighting in the same platoon. I suppose I can at least be cooperative.
I'm glad we've come to an agreement.
Strength to simply exist. I'm guessing that. No? wasn't it? What was that? Viewed Shiden Bond Episode 4 in Yuito's story and Shiden Bond Episode 5 in Kasane's story. 4.7%. Huh. I didn't know that there were crossover achievements for stuff like that. Very, very interesting. Also, that one wasn't as interesting as I was hoping it would be. Also, oh yeah, that was 5. Did I ever see his 4? All right. Well, I need to mark. I was gonna say something. Oh, also in regards to Kasane being weaker, I think her SAS, the SAS abilities that she starts off with, I don't think they're as strong as Yuito. The one thing that she has going for her is Shiden. I think the electricity SAS is really good, but Hanabi's SAS on Yuito is the bomb diggity, and like the teleport thing comes in handy a lot, especially against the enemies that you're pit up against for Yuito. Gemma is amazing. The fact that you don't get a Gemma equivalent is already just crazy, but you know.